There are cars built for speed. There are cars built for luxury. And then there is the Bugatti Bolide, a car that exists in a world of its own. A car that is neither restrained by comfort nor bound by practicality. It is a machine that asks the question, what if Bugatti built the purest expression of performance the world has ever seen? The Bolide is not a grand tourer. It is not designed for the boulevards of Monaco or the coastal roads of the Riviera. It is designed for the racetrack. It is designed for the edge. It is designed for those who believe limits are meant to be challenged, rewritten and surpassed. And yet despite this focus, the Bolide remains unmistakably Bugatti, because even in its most extreme form, Bugatti still means beauty, craftsmanship, and exclusivity. At its heart lies the legendary 8.0-liter, quad-turbocharged W16 engine, an engine that has defined Bugatti's modern era. But in the Bolide, that engine has been unleashed in its most radical form. Tuned to produce an astonishing 1,600 horsepower, it is paired with a body so light and aerodynamic that the numbers begin to defy belief. The Bolide weighs just over 1,400 kilograms, giving it a power-to-weight ratio that challenges the very physics of motion, 0 to 60 in just over 2 seconds, a top speed of over 300 miles per hour. These are not statistics. These are declarations of dominance. But the Bolide is not only about numbers, it is about design. Its bodywork is an exercise in function becoming art. Every curve, every intake, every wing has been sculpted with the sole purpose of channeling airflow, generating downforce, and delivering stability at unimaginable speeds. The design is aggressive, yes, but it is also beautiful. A fusion of aerospace engineering and automotive art. A car that looks as though it belongs on the grid of Le Mans or in the hangar of a private jet fleet. Step closer, and you will see details that only Bugatti would think to include. The X motif, inspired by aircraft and racing heritage, defines the headlights and taillights. The carbon fiber surfaces glisten with a precision that feels almost surgical. Even in its most brutal, performance-driven form, Bugatti still insists on artistry, because in Molsheim, performance and beauty are not separate. They are one. Step inside the Bolide, and the contrast between extremes becomes clear. This is not the lounge-like comfort of the Mistral. This is a cockpit, tight, purposeful, designed for focus. The seats are racing shells. The steering wheel is cut from carbon and aluminum. The displays are minimal, showing only what is necessary when traveling at the speeds this car was built for. And yet even here, Bugatti's craftsmanship whispers through. The materials, the fit, the finish, all speak to a level of refinement that no other track car can offer. Because the Bolide may be extreme, but it is still a Bugatti. The luxury of the Bolide does not come from leather upholstery or bespoke finishes. Its luxury is found in its exclusivity, in its rarity, in its ability to exist at all. Only 40 examples of the Bolide will ever be built, each priced at around $4 million and each tailored to its owner. And just as with the Mistral, every single unit is spoken for. This is not just a car. This is entry into one of the rarest clubs on earth.
And yet the Bolide story goes beyond exclusivity.
It is also a celebration of Bugatti's heritage, from the racing Bugattis of the 1920s and 1930s, which dominated circuits across Europe, to the rebirth of the brand in the Veyron and the Chiron. Bugatti has always balanced artistry with speed. The Bolide is the modern expression of that racing. DNA, it is Ettore, Bugatti's dream of performance, reborn in the 21st century. Consider the lifestyle of those who own a Bolide. This is not a car you casually take out for a Sunday drive. This is a car you bring to private track days, to circuits closed exclusively for you and a handful of other owners. Imagine arriving at Paul Ricard at Spa, at the Nürburgring, and knowing that your car is unlike anything else on the track. Imagine the sound of the W16 at full song, echoing through the grandstands, a symphony of mechanical fury that only a select few will ever hear in person. That is luxury of a different kind, and not comfort, not softness, but the luxury of pure, unfiltered experience. And make no mistake, the Bolide is an experience. At full speed, with its aerodynamics working in perfect harmony, it delivers downforce rivaling that of Formula One cars. It clings to the tarmac with an authority that few machines in history have ever achieved. The G-forces press against your body. The world blurs around you, and yet inside you remain in control. Because this is Bugatti, and Bugatti believes that even the most extreme performance must still be delivered with composure, with mastery, with grace. The Bugatti Bolide is a paradox. It is raw yet refined, brutal yet beautiful. It is a race car dressed in couture. It is a weapon that is also a work of art. And this paradox is exactly what makes it the ultimate expression of what Bugatti stands for. In a world filled with hypercars, the Bolide is something else entirely. Where others chase numbers, the Bolide defines them. Where others focus only on speed, the Bolide delivers speed with elegance. Where others build track cars, the Bolide builds history. And like all great Bugattis, it will not be forgotten. The 40 examples will live in the world's most exclusive collections. They will appear on private tracks in curated museums, in the garages of those who already own jets, yachts, and estates, and yet, even among such treasures, the Bolide will stand apart. Because it is not just rare, it is not just powerful, it is the purest expression of what it means to dream without limits. The Bugatti Bolide is not just a car, it is the extreme distilled into motion. It is the celebration of power, of engineering, of artistry, and yes, even of luxury, redefined in its most radical form. It is Bugatti's reminder to the world that the impossible can still be achieved, that perfection can still be pursued, that dreams can still be built. The Bugatti Bolide, the ultimate expression of performance, the purest vision of a brand that has never compromised, and one of the rarest, most extraordinary luxuries the automotive world will ever know.